I have the most boring part of tonight, but it could be worse. You could be home watching out of ratings television. So bear with me for a few minutes, please. So I was asked by Martin to actually explain how the awards have come about, or how we actually grade them. I just want to stress that this is a not-for-profit event. There is no money made by any of the organisers of this. It's purely on merit. It is not influenced by how much anyone pays, subscribes, advertises or offers any other inducement. And last year's gold winner, Chubb, they don't advertise in insurance news, they don't subscribe to any of LMI services, and they won purely on merit, and good on them. It's not influenced, and no sponsor has asked to influence it, nor will we expect them to, nor the founders. How the cards fall, they fall. So there are three methods that we use just to keep it interesting, and of course insurance is a simple product, as we know. So we have personal lines and SME, the first two categories. The second two categories, corporate property and casualty and specialty. And some people are not sure about specialty. Specialty was designed for a niche player so that they can compete against the big boys and be recognised for their claims excellence as well. And then the gold Mansfield. And I'll just go through each of these quite quickly and explain, if you want to learn more, where you can go to see it all. So the personal lines SME property is, you can see the vast majority of it is, or 50% of it is the FOSS ratings. And what I like about that is, just because you're a big guy and you get lots of complaints, it doesn't matter, because it's evened out on the fact that it comes down to the number per 100,000 policies. So that makes it a level playing field. To be honest, we've had one concern that some of the direct insurers don't tell their customers about the FOSS process. So we think, and we've identified those, and we've made some adjustments for that to keep it very fair and level. And I'm sure that ASIC or someone will pick them up over time. And if they don't, I will dob them in. Claim contacts hours, there's no use if at 5:05 your place burns down or you've had a travel accident and you can't contact anyone. That's not good claim service. When it comes to motor, there's issues around choice of repairer guarantees and things as well, and then the survey, which I'll come through. Each of these has got notes, and that's on the website. I'm not going to go through each one to explain all of that, but that's how that one's done. You can see how we rate is written there, so you can go there and find more about it. When it comes to corporate property, casualty and the specialty, so corporate property and casualty is one award and the other one is the specialty. It's purely by the survey. The survey is judged on 4 criteria: the speed, and that speed of notification, how quickly you're responded to, speed around progress payments, speed about the final settlement. Proactiveness, were you just left hanging and you had to keep ringing them up, or did they contact you and be proactive? The accuracy of it, do you feel you were treated fairly, and as well as the accuracy part? So people get to judge that on stars, and you can see how that goes across, and then just mathematically we work it all out to that. We did have one, again you can see again in more detail on the website. The gold is the company that gets the greatest ratings across all 4 categories. That doesn't mean that someone who does really well in one category can't win the gold. So anyone can win the gold. So I just don't think you're out of it because of that. So for the survey, we do 2 surveys in the year. The last survey, this is just the last survey, was 1,666, which ironically was the great year, the Great Fire of London, the year that happened. 100, complete coincidence, but someone up there is watching us. Yeah. I only saw that this morning when I was actually preparing for this. The thing triggered across. 152 people didn't complete it. 7 rated that they're still so bitter about an old claim from more than 12 months ago. They're still whinging about it. we only allow people to in the last 12 months because they might have had a whinge last year. Okay. Some people complained they didn't know how to rate. It is up the top, have your say. We've now put a new banner, a new logo in there, or button, so that it's right in your face when you go to the Claims Comparison website. Claims Comparison is a free website that anyone can go to, so it's not a subscription-based service, so any customer, anyone can go there. And the idea was that we don't want people buying on price, but they actually make an informed decision about the quality of the product. So these are the percentages of the people. From 22%, nearly a quarter of the people were actually policy holders, and then insurance brokers made up half, if you add in the authorised reps. So repairers and contractors, suppliers, lawyers, engineers, claims preparers, loss adjusters. Tony, you have to get your guys involved. They can have a say. Forensic accountants, investigators, underwriters. Now the underwriter, he makes a declaration, as you'll see. If you are an underwriter, you can't vote for your own company. The idea is if you have a claim with somebody else, you can actually rate that service, but be honest and don't rate your own. And we have some algorithms. You know, if we get 27 votes from the same IP address, we didn't come down the last shower. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So everyone, it is utmost good faith, and we ask everyone to complete a declaration to say that that they're not going to put it in a false rating, and 100% of people accepted that. It was across all categories. Oh, when I say all categories, the major categories that we, so it was right across every class that we actually asked people to survey. This will all be published in Terry's magazine. If it wasn't, it's going to be now. Now, I just want to finish that we decided that we're going to give out some real star ratings. So claims, if you can get 4, 4.5 or 5, you will be able to, and we'll put it on the website, so against your name we'll actually put the logo. If you want that for your marketing, and we encourage you to do it, it's going to cost you nothing, but you should be proud of what you've achieved. And it's the same with being a finalist or being a winner of the Mansfields. Put that on your website and start promoting to the public and amongst the team that you actually have got an award that means something. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you very much. I'll pass it over to young Allan.